Welcome to our guided meditation for panic attacks. Take a moment to sit comfortably with good posture. Close your eyes about 2/3 of the way. For this meditation, we want to be able to see just a little bit, so leave a slight opening in your eyes. Now let's go ahead and take a deep breath in through the nose to a count of 4. And we'll pause for 4. Breathe out through the mouth for 4. Pause for 4. And repeat. And we are simply observing the breath moving around the body. And while you're doing this, I'll take a moment just to explain why we should have our eyes open just a little bit when we are meditating for panic attacks. The reason is that when our eyes are completely closed, we can from time to time fall into a daydream-like state. Some of the things that you daydream about might not be comfortable and could inadvertently cause panic attacks. For people who are susceptible to panic attacks, it is much better to leave your eyes just a little bit open. This will prevent you from daydreaming. And so we're just continuing to observe the breath moving around the body. And let us remind ourselves that for this short little while, all we will be doing is breathing and meditating. And for this short period of time, that is all that matters. Continuing to observe the breath moving around the body. Breathing in through the nose. Allowing the breath to go deep down into the abdomen before gradually breathing out through the nose. And let us repeat. We breathe in through the nose. Feel the breath going deep down into the abdomen. And then watch as the breath gradually flows back out through the nose. And this is another important tip when you are meditating for panic attacks. Describe the movement of your breath to yourself. So in your mind, repeat after me and breathe in through the nose. 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Observing the breath moving back out through the nose. Again, pausing 2, 3, 4, and then repeating. By describing the movement of the breath in this way, we keep the reasonable mind active. This prevents the emotional mind from taking over and helps to prevent panic attacks. And so we're simply observing the breath moving around the body. And while we do that, we are describing the movement of the breath to ourselves. And as is usual with our meditations, we accept when the mind moves, when the mind wanders. We understand that thoughts and feelings are natural, and we allow these things to come and go as they will. All we must do is, when we need to, gently guide the mind back to the breath. And that is the first half of this meditation session. To recap up to now, we are sitting with good posture, our eyes ever so slightly open, breathing through the nose, observing the breath moving around the body, and describing the movement of the breath to ourselves. If you like, you may pause this meditation here and continue to practice the stages up to now, or follow me as I proceed into the next step. And so we are simply observing the breath moving around the body. Next, we want to become more grounded, because grounding helps with both anxiety and panic attacks. And for this, we shall become mindful of our 5 senses. We are continuing to breathe in through the nose and observe the breath moving deep down into the abdomen and gradually back out through the nose. Now bring to mind the things that you can feel, the sensation of touch. Notice your weight on the floor or on the chair or whatever you are sitting on. Just observe how your body is coming into contact with the ground or with the chair, and notice how your body is being supported. Now notice the feeling of the air on your skin. Is the air warm or cool? How does your skin feel? Just mindfully observe your skin, that point where your body comes into contact with the outside world. Just observe the sensations around your skin. And now take a moment to notice any other physical sensations that you are experiencing. As you do this, you are grounding yourself, and this is helping to reduce the frequency of any panic attacks. And now let us move to the sense of smell. Are there any fragrances in the air that you can notice? Just getting in contact with the sense of smell. And now let us move to the sense of taste. Can you taste anything on your tongue, in your mouth? Just being aware of any tastes that you are experiencing. And now bring your awareness to the soundscape. What can you hear? My voice, of course, and are there any other sounds around you? Just being aware of the soundscape. And now slowly open your eyes, and as you do this, try not to get too lost in your sense of vision. Try to maintain the mindful awareness that you have, but just be aware of the sense of sight, noticing the shapes around you and the colors, and how the light is playing in the room that you are in. And now take a moment to yourself just to relax. And that is our meditation for panic attacks. When you meditate for panic attacks, there are a few things to be aware of. And I'd like to give you some tips on how you can meditate successfully as somebody who does experience panic attacks. Firstly, do keep your eyes slightly open, because that will prevent you from entering a daydream-like state. Secondly, describe things. Use your linguistic mind, your words, to describe the things that you're meditating on. This will keep your reasonable mind active and prevent your emotional mind from taking over. And finally, practice grounding techniques such as Zen walking or the 5 senses exercise that we have done. I hope you have enjoyed this meditation, and I would invite you to subscribe and to like this video. I truly appreciate all of your support. And for the best experience, why not join me for a private meditation session on thedailymeditation.com. Thank you.